What do you got? Some side dots going in? Well, you started here 93, right? I love having people who've been around a long time. They keep the soul and the sort of the story together, sort of cohesive. So it's never like there's a period where it doesn't have its original mojo. In January of 1966, Leo formed CLF Research, and that was where he remained for the duration of his consultancy to Fender, which expired in 1970. CLF Research begins with his ending closing work at Fender, and it passes through his work at Musicman and on through his work at G&L. So CLF Research, while it's a brand we celebrate today on certain G&L guitars and basses, it's really to pay tribute to this umbrella, if you will, of Leo Fender's work. And this is Leo Fender's lab. I consider it the heart and soul of the factory in this building. It's a really cool place. We'll come back and take a good look in here another time. The history extends further back than 1980 when G&L was started. This factory was originally opened in 1976. Its first job was to manufacture the Musicman Stingray guitar and Stingray bass. Those were the first products from here. Now I'm in the repair department and we're going to meet Memo. And Memo, you have been here since 1991?
91.
There we go.
Had long hair back then.
Hey, thanks for being here, Memo. I appreciate that.
Thank you, dude.
Those look great.
Thank you.
So the reason why G&L was formed is because the business relationship among all the individuals involved in Musicman before that kind of fell apart. Towards 1979, it became like two camps where you have the Musicman office where they made amplifiers and handled the sales and marketing, but then you have CLF Research, which is the factory, and anytime we've got these two camps, especially with two different names, it lends itself to sort of friction, if you will. And that friction mounted to the point where ultimately there had to be a separation, and the factory continued on, but with a new brand name, G&L. Hey everybody, meet Marco. Marco started here in 1994, I believe. 94. Well, it's great to have you, Marco. I really appreciate it. Now I'm in the electronics department, and we're going to meet Carmen. And Carmen has been here since 1986, is that right?
86,
I think, do you have the date? I thought you remembered that.
Yeah. May 15, 1986.
So Leo Fender was signing the paychecks back then.
Yeah. Yeah. Leo Fender gave me the, okay.
Carmen's working on some L2000 preamp and control assemblies right now. So we've just stepped inside Leo's Lounge, which is kind of the heart of the G&L factory here. And G&L, of course, stands for George Fullerton and Leo Fender. And I thought you'd notice this big wall of guitars and basses behind me. It represents our history, of course, and we love this notion that all this rich history is very much part of our factory, part of our family, and part of the fabric that's in all of the G&L instruments today. Now I'm in the finished goods warehouse, and this is the last stop before these instruments are shipped out to our dealers in the US and around the world. I'd like to meet Ken. Ken started here in 1992.
Long time ago.
Yeah, just a year after Leo passed away. So he's a fixture here, and it's It's wonderful to have you, Ken. Thank you very much. So I hope you've enjoyed this little glimpse into Fender Avenue and the world that is CLF Research and G&L guitars. So we've just touched the surface now. There's plenty more to come in coming videos. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the cool stuff coming up on the new G&L Guitars channel. Thank you.